Hey, what is going on? What is crack-a-lackin', my Sagittarius collective? What is happening, y'all? It's your girl Tracy with Ascension 225, a Tarot and Oracle. What's crack-a-lackin', y'all? What's happening? Well, I'll tell you what's happening. I'm about to read for our Sagittarius crew. If you were born November 23rd through December 22nd, honey, this is your reading this evening. And just note that I'm a Gemini and my polar opposite sign is that of Sagittarius. So, fun fact, if you didn't know that we all have polar opposite signs, then I'm here to tell you that we all do, and that for our Geminians, it is Sagittarius, okay? So anyways, Sagittarius, I hope you're doing well, and I hope you're just abundant and happy just because, right? Just because you woke up this morning, you had another opportunity to do it right or get it right or do it different or whatever, right? Okay, so listen, we are here to find out what's going to be happening in your world over the next 30 days. I always say 30 days just because there is no time frame in the spirit realm anyway. So it's something that could have already happened. It could be in the process of happening for you, or it'll happen somewhere down the line. But I just say 30 days, okay? So all of the messages are really timeless. So Sagittarius, if you have Sagittarius anywhere in your chart, if you're a Sagittarius rising or Sagittarius moon, or if it's anywhere in your birth natal chart, then this reading is for you, okay? Specifically, but especially if you are a Sagittarius sun sign born during the time frame that I mentioned. All right, so listen, do your girl a solid and take what resonates and leave what does not. Don't force the messages to fit your situation, your scenario. If you get a message and you go, oh snap, that's what's happening right now, or that's what I may be going through, or that's what I just went through, then that is you resonating with the message and not forcing it to fit. If you don't have any of the messages resonate with you, then today just may not be your day to get a meaningful message, okay? But you might be able to take some guidance and little tidbits away with you, okay? So anyways, and also if you're a cross watcher, you're welcome too. All I ask is that everybody take your shoes off at the door, because I've been meditating over this space for quite some time. And just find a nice cozy spot where you're able to receive, okay? So we're about to get into it. But before we get started, do your girl a solid, again, a second solid, and hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button. Most importantly, the subscribe, because that's where all the information comes from, about the algorithms. So subscribe, hit that notification bell, so you never miss an upload on the channel, and I greatly appreciate you for doing so. It's free 99. It doesn't cost you a dime just to hit boop, like, and if you want to share with somebody that you think will benefit from the messages today, and also to hit that subscribe button, all right? Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and that's it. It's free, you guys. And that's you giving back to me just like I give to you. So I appreciate that. Thank you in advance. All right. Let's get into it, shall we? Okay. I know you all hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button, right? Okay, thank you. All right, Sagittarius, what is going on? I've got some oracle cards over here that we're going to get into the second half of your reading. First off, we're going to get into the tarot, okay? I hope you guys are doing really well. All right, so we're going to start here. And first off, I'm asking for Spirit to give all of the signs a card of who their spirit animal is, or who they are representing, if that makes any sense, for the next 30 days. And what came out for you, Sagittarius, is zebra. I love zebras. And about being open-minded, or having open-mindedness, okay? Now listen, today is the 8th of April, so we had Mercury which is the ruling planet for Gemini, and also Virgo to go direct. So, meaning that maybe you're not having, electronic issues. Maybe you're actually able to form a full sentence without falling all over your words and being all jumbled up and stuff like that. So it's it's direct now, so it's clear, concise thought process, clear, concise communication, okay? So, and your planet, Sagittarius, I believe, is Jupiter, and Jupiter is all about expansion. It's all about change. It's all about, just moving forward, right? And then we've got some other planetary situations going on. Venus in retrograde. Well, is Venus still in retrograde, or did Venus go direct? I don't remember. But anyway, I digress. So it says open-mindedness. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems, okay? So, Sagittarius, I'm partly Sagittarius, and I know that fiery part of us, we like to be right, you know what I'm saying? And, we stand on what we believe, and we stand on what we think. But sometimes, we have to maybe see things differently, or see things from another perspective, or see things with a new set of eyes, okay? So be this zebra and be open-minded, okay? And then, if you don't know anything about tarot, there are 78 cards in a deck, and 22 of those cards are considered major energy cards, and they're called the major arcana, okay? There's only 22 of those cards. So I have 2 decks, and I asked Spirit to give you one of each. The first card that came out for you was the Tower card, Scorpio. The Tower. A lot of people freak out when they see the Tower card, but I don't know. Maybe you thought something was built on a firm foundation, right? And maybe you're finding out, or about to find out, or have already found out with this Tower energy that maybe it wasn't what you thought it was, right? But from a tower, or these little blow-ups in life, or these little unexpected hiccups that happen in life, those are all about change, right? And all about, after this little blow-up or this little blip happens, for you to have a better understanding, or understanding the lesson, or whatever it is, there could be a sense of freedom in that, right? There could be a sense of freedom in that. And knowing that the next time you're going to make sure that whatever this is, it's going to be built on a very firm foundation, so that when those storms come, that you're able to stand firm, right? Yeah, I like that. Scorpios are all about, and you may have Scorpio in your chart, and Scorpios are all about being intuitive and being dialed in to the spirit realm, as far as your intuition and being empathic and all that other stuff, okay? The second card that came out for you, we just got finished talking about, being tapped in and tuned into your intuition, and that's where this High Priestess comes in. Riri, what up, Riri? She is the all-knowing High Priestess. This is that Piscean, Cancerian, watery energy, right? She's totally dialed in and tapped into her intuition, and that voice that says either go left or go right, and you hear that voice and you're like, I'm going to go left because the voice said so, my gut said so, or whatever, because you trust that voice of spirit guiding you, right? Yeah. It says, I possess traits such as mystery, confidence, discernment, creativity, insightfulness, unattainability, and spirituality. And this is the spiritual part of yourself, right? Whereas the High Priest is is more of that practical type of energy, or that religious type of energy. They're counterparts, but she, and I just say this is feminine energy, she is more tuned into the spirit realm, okay? So what is it that you need to be all-knowing about, right? What is it that, is it because of this tower situation, these changes, this blow up? Maybe this is a reminder that you need to be more tapped in to your intuitive side, okay? And then one of the cards that I saw on the bottom of one of these decks was you, front and center, Snoop, representing Temperance, representing Sagittarius all the way, right? Doing your part and knowing that spirit is doing what spirit needs to do, right? And it's going to happen in that divine timing space, not when we want it to happen, but when it's divine timing, 11:11 on the timer, right? This is like, go and sit your little butt down, Sagittarius. Okay? Be patient. Stay calm. Be patient. All right? We got this. We got you. Spirit's got you. Yeah. This is staying balanced, right? Yes. I love it. So I asked crowning energy over the next 30 days. Crowning energy is that umbrella of energy over you, and this is energy in any part of your life, right? And whatever comes out tonight comes out. So the first card that came out for you, sorry about that. The first card that came out for you is, Four of Coins, right? Coins are all about money, abundance, stability, right? And especially the fours. The fours in numerology are all about safety, security, and stability. I just saw 1212 on the timer. And you see this person is holding this coin very tightly. She's clinging on to this coin. She doesn't want to let go, right? So this might be you clinging on to your coins. Why? Because you might need to save some money, right? Because you're looking towards the future. You know, maybe you don't have any savings. Maybe you need to hold on to some. Maybe you need to stop spending. Okay? Because if you do, then, you know, maybe this is you needing to plan further down the road than just right now. Okay? I smell good. I'm sorry. I don't know. I've got so many different. I'm a fragrance fiend, and I also have a fragrance channel. So check out, if you're into fragrances, check out my new channel, Tracy D, the Fragrance Junkie. It'll be down in the description. But I have so many on right now, and I just got a whiff of myself, and I smell so good. But anyway, all right. And the next card after Four of Coins, you know, thinking about your future and your stability and your security, we've got the Judgment card. You making judgment calls about down the road, right? Because Mercury is direct now, and with some of the other stuff that's going on above our heads with the planets, you know, we're also in Aries season, right? Aries, fire, go towards whatever it is that you want. Right? Go see, carpe diem, seize the day, right? Yeah, so you might be making some of these judgment calls as it pertains to your future, right? And your stability, okay? Hot flash. Sorry, guys. After that, we've got the Nine of Coins. Yeah, this is you. I mean, nines are you as an individual, right? This is you being independent, you being able to take care of yourself without needing anyone else around, right? If you had somebody else around, then that's when you graduate as a couple. Then you're into that Ten of Pentacles stuff. But here you are, abundant AF, all by your lonesome, right? Yeah. I don't know, maybe are you having to contemplate are you contemplating your stability and your security because you need to make judgment calls? Because there has been a tower moment here, Sagittarius, in your life, and in your life, or there's about to be one, right? And you really need to be open-minded, right? You need to be open-minded about this tower situation and really be tapped in to your intuitive side, okay? Yeah, so maybe you're thinking, oh, the stuff's just blowing up, right? And maybe you see yourself single again. I don't know, but this is maybe you having to hold on to your coins because, damn, you know, we're divorced, we broke up, or whatever. I'm solo dolo now, and I really need to make sure that I'm financially okay. Here's the High Priestess again. Say less. And then we've got the Magician. Gemini, Virgo energy, ruled by the planet Mercury. We just got finished talking about that. This is you. If you see me sweating, I'm just having a hot flash. It's normal. And this is you manifesting. Using that mercurial energy, right, to manifest whatever it is that you want, need, and desire at this time. Okay? Yeah, baby. I love it. I love it. I love it. And then in the hidden energy, well, I call it hidden energy, but in the energy that you don't see, we've got this Devil. All right, this is Capricorn energy right here, Sagittarius. So I don't know if maybe this tower moment and you feeling this way involves a Capricorn in your life. If not, then as you can see, she is bound and feels like she cannot get away from this Devil energy. Now, this Devil energy could be fear. It could be you not trusting in yourself, or having low self-esteem or low self-worth. It could be those negative voices or those negative things that you say to yourself that create this Devil energy, right? This could also be about addictions, drugs, sex, porn, alcohol, whatever, right? Whatever this is, whenever you do a dance with the Devil, it's never a good situation, because as you can see, he has her bound, right? Maybe this whole situation, thinking about all this, contemplating all this, may put you in a state of fear, right? The fear of the unknown, right? Okay? But the Devil is a liar. Don't forget that. Because you are this beautiful, abundant Queen of Wands here. And the Queen of Wands, she's a clock. She has a little clock on her thing. Anyway, the Queen of Wands is that fiery energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, right? The Queen of Wands, she's a go-getter. She follows her dreams, her passions, her desires. And yeah, she is also standing between two wands, okay? And the Two of Wands could represent you maybe needing to make a choice on which direction you go in, right? Which path you go down, you know? I mean, her and the cat are looking at this one over here, so I don't know, maybe you're going to go this direction. I don't know. But Two of Wands is all about choosing your path, right? Could be a new goal or a new desire or something like that. But anyways, the sun is here. The sun is here, and the sun always denotes abundance and blessings. And it's funny because when I was shuffling the cards to get your crown energy, I saw, when I split the cards, cut the cards, I saw the sun. So I was like, oh, okay, you got the sun going on. All right, so, and what else? You having victory. You having this victory, right? After whatever you changes or turmoil or whatever you've gone through in that 5 energy, this is 6 energy, right? Which is more about you having victory, you being successful, you might even be getting an awards, right? Yeah, people clapping for you and happy for you, recognition of some type. And having the support of, you know, your community, your friends, your family, the people that mean the most to you, having their support. I like it. I like it. Oh, and then we have a King of Wands here. Okay. I don't know what that's about, but we got a King of Wands here, and then we've got Justice. So I don't know if this is you and maybe a partner. Maybe you and a partner here, because they are partners. Okay. And maybe there needs to be some justice here. All right. I don't know. Maybe this could be a legal issue. Maybe signing contracts, a legal issue, having to go to court. I mean, if you are partners, maybe somebody's suing somebody. I hope not. Or this could be going to court, maybe to get married or maybe divorced. Either one. I don't know. But this is about a partnership here and getting justice. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, Sagittarius. This moon energy, this Cancerian energy. Trust your intuition. All roads point to trust your intuition, which we have seen time and time again in this reading, right? Yes. This is your ultimate goal. We talked about that. You being, as an individual, this wish fulfillment. When everybody, if people look at you as far as a single individual, they would be like, that is somebody that would make somebody a good wife, or make me a good wife, or a good husband, or a good partner, or whatever. Wish fulfillment. And then here we are. This is the ultimate goal, is to have that partner where we can have family legacy, where we can build for the future, where we can be stable AF with the 10 Pentacles. That's beautiful. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And that's all I'm really going to, I don't really feel like I need to clarify anything else. And you have a lot of major arcana cards in your reading today also, Sagittarius. Just in your crowning energy, you had Judgment, the High Priestess, and the Magician card. I feel like I'm missing one of your cards. Isn't there a 5th one? I don't know what I did with it. But anyways, yeah, you've got 3 major arcanas in a row. So, yeah. And that's pretty serious energy right there. If you did have a 5th card there, I don't know what the hell it was. But anyways, that's all I'm going to clarify for you. If you guys remember, roll back, rewind back, whatever. Now let's get into your oracle cards to see how they connect with what we just went over in your in the first part of your reading. Okay, all right, so what's the tea with my Saggies, Holy Spirit? What's the tea? Pineapple. All right, I love pineapple. All right, so pineapple. Pineapple is the universal symbol for welcome, like welcome to our home. A lot of homes you might see, they have pineapples on the outside. It's welcoming you in. There might be a reconciliation of some type. Who you reconciling with, girl or boy? We saw the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands. There's a partnership here. All right, there's a partnership here, whether it's a partnership in love, partnership in business, a friendship, whatever. There may be a reconciliation here. Wishbone. Ooh, a wish is granted. Ooh. Oh, maybe y'all had a misunderstanding. Boom, wall. Okay, maybe y'all had a misunderstanding, and maybe that's what this Tower situation is all about. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And Jug, lighthearted, carefree time. Lighthearted, carefree time. And then Archway, new opportunities, possibilities, and paths opening up. We just talked about the Queen of, it was the Nine of Pentacles, sorry. We just got finished talking about the Queen, right? And she's standing between the Two of Wands. New opportunities, new passions, new desires, new goals, right? New paths. That's what this is talking about. And a younger woman, you could have dealings or relationship with a younger woman, okay? All right. And you can always flip the script if you need to in the reading, okay? What else do we have? What else do we have as far as tea? What lies beneath? All right, Spirit says you need to use caution, okay? We already had a long conversation about the intuition. Now, Spirit says, now that I've reminded you to connect with me and your intuition, it's time for you to use caution. Ooh, sexual protection. Somebody might be getting pregnant. Or something like that, okay? Or yeah, getting pregnant, or nobody wants an STD, okay? So just be cautious. Somebody may not want to hear it, don't want to hear it. Recording, there's maybe an announcement. Somebody might express something or reveal something to you. Okay? Somebody's doing drugs. Somebody might be doing drugs. That's what the message, that might be the message, is that somebody's doing drugs, right? Wow. And caution, sexual protection. Okay, that may not apply to each and every one of you, but at least a few of you it does. All right, what else? Oh, okay. Somebody might be marrying for money. All right. Okay. Somebody might be dodging bullets. Okay. Dodging bullets, blocking negativity, escaping crazy people, and protected by haters. And oh yes, remember we talked about y'all might be going through a legal issue of some type when we saw the Justice card. Yes, legal issues. Where is that Justice card at? No, I can't find it. Of course, here we are. Yes, justice. Legal issues, court, judge, immigration, lawyers, whatever. Okay? Yep. And it could be because somebody took a dirty offer. Maybe somebody took a dirty offer. Maybe this person who wants to marry for money. Maybe they took a dirty offer. Maybe you took a dirty offer. I don't know. But somebody going to court. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. I'm just saying. All right. What do the angels want you to know? What do the angels want you to know? Out of all of this tea, did I go through this? Yeah. Okay. What do the angels want you to know through all this energy that we have down on the table? Archangel Raziel, who is he? Okay. Archangel Raziel is the archangel for Leo Collective. Some of you may have Leo somewhere in your chart. But Raziel says, it's the inner workings. There are hidden truths below the surface, and you need to dig deeper. So some of you guys need to dig deeper, because something to what lies beneath the surface, okay? And then I've got universal energies. You are ascending. You're flying high, Sagittarius, rising up. So stay focused on your mission and know that the universe and the angels are supporting your every step, okay? So I love it. You are ascending. And listen, over the last year, that's all I've been getting from Sagittarius readings is you are ascending. You're spiritually growing. And it's been over the last year that you guys have been going through this. I'm telling you. All right. How about some ancient wisdom or some ancestor wisdom? I've got some of you might need. Oh, okay. I like this. Okay, so some of you might need to slow down, right? And we did see, we saw the Temperance card, meaning sit your little butt down somewhere, Sagittarius. You're doing too much. All right, simmer down. All right, and then we also saw. Where's my card at? And then we also saw the use caution card. So slow it down. Don't be in a hurry. Slow it down. Don't do anything impulsively or rashly. Okay. I've got your soul knows. Your soul knows. And you might want to look up the master number 33. But your soul knows. And in order to maybe to get some clarity, you might want to do some journaling. Some intuitive journaling, and there goes that word intuitive yet again, right? Journal so that you can have the clarity that you need, all right? But you're not going to be able to get that clarity unless you slow your little tail down. All right. Angel numbers. What angel numbers? It's so funny because, look at this. These are your angel numbers. So 1s and 2s are very important for you right now. Sagittarius, okay? So the first one is 1122. And if you add the 11 up, you've got 2, 2, 2. But 11s are master numbers, and 22s is a master number as well, just like the 33 we saw. It says you're going to be going through a great shift in your life, right? Personal growth, spiritual development, and manifesting your goals. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. All right? Wow. And then I've got 1212. All right, 1212. And isn't that so funny? Because I called out that I saw earlier 1212 on the timer. And here we are with 1212. Yeah. All right. Persistence. Be persistent. Oh, happy day, Sagittarius. An ample opportunity related to your life's purpose is just around the corner. Your life purpose. An opportunity to fulfill your life purpose is right around the corner. Take immediate action once it pops up. Of course, a lovely partnership or an epic romance is also in the cards. Wow. Okay. Well, we did see a partnership here. Okay, we did see partnership. So this could be a lovely partnership or an epic romance. Okay. Yeah, once this tower energy, once you get through this tower energy and all that other stuff. So I asked Spirit, and so almost every, and I don't know how many cards, I would say at least 50 cards are in that deck. For all the signs that I have done readings for thus far, the same card pops out. Peacock Copper. This card wants to be seen so much. Peacock copper is your healing stone or crystal. It is used for protection, for positivity, and for hope. And it also heightens your third eye. And that's one of the entry points for intuition. Your crown, your third eye, and your gut. Okay? So look at that beautiful stone. I have my own peacock copper here. Look at that. Look at that indigo, beautiful indigo purple in there. It's a gorgeous stone. I'm sure this camera is not doing it justice, because yeah. But get you some peacock copper. And last but not least, Saggy, I have got focus on what is important to you. Don't give your time or energy to your worries, as this would only amplify them. Focus on what matters to you the most, Sagittarius. With every thought, you are creating your future. You're creating your own future. Yeah. This is your time to focus. 2025 is your time to focus on what is important to you. All right. Spirit says, don't be anxious. Be encouraged. All right. All right. So, yeah, baby. Tap. Excuse me. Tap into your intuition. Slow down. So that you can get the clarity that you really need. All right. So, that's it, Saggy. I love you guys. My polar opposite twins. And this speaks to me as well. Because I just had a tower moment. Or I had a breakup. You know, all these cards, you know, me worried about taking care of myself, right? And then holding on and not spending and having to make certain judgment calls now that I'm solo dolo, but I'm still this Nine of Pentacles. All right, I'm still abundant AF, and so are you. Okay, no matter what you're going through. All right, you guys, I love you all the way from the ATL. Peace. Talk to you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.